Well, welcome back to another episode of the Kickoff Discussion Podcast. Arsenal's 4-0 victory against Ipswich gives me a different perspective about how progressive Arsenal has been this season. You might argue that Arsenal has not been consistent with their performances, but in my own opinion, I think that is subjective to varieties of things, which is injury is a major pitfall for Arsenal this season, most especially in the last couple of we've had series of injuries to some of our most important players on the team, and that has really dwindled Arsenal's chances of even competing for the Premier League properly this season. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this game against Ipswich Town just gave me a different perspective concerning how we play and what we've been able to achieve. Number one is our amazing star boy Bukayo Saka. In the first couple of minutes in that game, before that horrendous tackle by Ipswich Town player, do you understand? He created numerous chances, and the first two goals that we had in that game, he was heavily involved. Do you understand? This guy is relentless whenever he's against any opponent. He always follow you up, and he always on the attack, and he created big chances from his side. Do you understand? And that is something we've missed a lot, most especially when he was out injured. But it is what it is. He came back and he proved his qualities again, and this time around I think whoever disrespect Bukayo Saka again doesn't even know what they are doing, or they don't know what they are talking about, because I don't think I've seen more comparison between Bukayo Saka and the likes of Phil Foden and the likes of Cole Palmer this season, based on the kind of performances those players have dropped this season. They have been horrible. So now everybody is just being quiet. They've been mute because Bukayo Saka outperformed them, and he proved why he is a world-class player. And I think whoever thinks Bukayo Saka isn't a world-class player needs help, to be honest. I think that person needs help. And again, moving on, the second thing is improved performance against a low-block opponent. This season, we've not really been consistent, most especially against opponents who are playing low defensive block. We've struggled, I would say, and it has led to numerous draws for Arsenal this season. I think we had about 12 draws in the Premier League. But the game against Ipswich Town, we were able to break Ipswich Town down, most especially the last couple, the subsequent two goals we scored in the second half, which was brilliant. Leandro Trossard got 2 goals in that game, as well as Martinelli and as well as Ethan nwaneri. So for me personally, I think that speaks volume. Do you understand? That speaks volume because we've struggled so far this season, most especially to break teams down. Breaks team who are on low block, to break them down. But this game against Ipswich Town, their strategy coming into this game is just to come and play low block, then can hit us now counter attack. But it doesn't end well for them. And one of their players got sent off due to horrendous tackle on Bukayo Saka. I was mad when I saw that tackle because he was nowhere near the ball and doesn't have any intention to play the ball. So he only went for Bukayo Saka's angle, which I think was poor and bad from the player. Because I don't see why you want to intentionally hurt your fellow professional, because this guy is just coming back from injury, and that kind of tackle is very, very bad. It's very, very extremely bad. So for me, I think if there's any big punishment for players with that kind of intention, I think it will be nice. Because that is not nice. That tackle is not nice at all, because I was mad. If that guy got injured now, it will completely dwindle as a chances of even progressing to the final of the UEFA Champions League. So moving on, Mikel Merino. This guy this season, I think he has been fantastic. He just joined us now from Real Sociedad, and he is a midfielder, a proper midfielder. He has played different roles for other seasons this season. He has played from the defensive role. He has played from the attacking role as well. And when we have a serious injury crisis in the front line, this guy stepped up, and in 12 games so far that he has started as a striker for Arsenal, he has scored and assisted. His goal contribution, he has amassed 9 goals contribution over the course of 12 games. What else do you want from a player? I think Mikel Arteta deserved to be praised this season, most especially with what he has done with this Arsenal team. Do you understand? He has found solution to majority of the problem that we've had. This is most especially the injury crisis that we had. He found solution, and he still find a way around him. Look at where we are in the Champions League. Look at where we still are in the Premier League. You might not be happy that we are not where we are supposed to be, most especially in the Premier League, but we didn't perform badly the way people are projecting that we did this season. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Mikel Merino has been fantastic. To be honest, he has been fantastic, and all praises due to the manager, because he has that foresight, and he is a problem solver. Do you understand? He is a problem solver, and I give him that. And again, Arsenal youngsters are breaking barriers. To be honest, the likes of Ethan Nwaneri and Miles Lewis-Kelly. I cannot sing these boys' praises. I can't sing their praises enough, because last season, Mikel Arteta was heavily criticized for not giving youngsters opportunities. And the time he gave Ethan Nwaneri his debut, they were there was a backlash against him, that he just did it just for the show, that he doesn't really want the progress of the boy and all of that. And look at what happens this season. This is just the right time to unleash these boys. And Miles Lewis-Kelly, my goodness, that boy, I don't really know if that boy's age is truly 18, because what he does with the ball is beyond his age. If he is on the ball, he is that confident. Look at the kind of performance he dropped against Real Madrid, both home and away. Do you understand? And this game against Ipswich Town, when Declan Rice was withdrawn, he stepped up into the midfield. He performed brilliantly. It was fantastic. This guy's confidence, I don't know where that confidence comes from. I don't know. I think it deserves to be studied, because that confidence for an 18-year-old player is really, really something for me. And Ethan Nwaneri as well got on the score sheet. This boy has been progressing pretty beautifully well this season. I'm delighted. And last but not the least, Butler Oyedeji. I think when we had this injury crisis to attacking players, he is the only available attacking player that we have on the team. And I think there was an outrage from some Arsenal fans that Mikel Arteta should have given him playing time. I think I still remember talking to someone about this guy, that Mikel Arteta is the manager, and he will surely give him that playing time when the time is right. Today he gave him that minute, and he came on, and he nearly got a goal with his first involvement in that game. So for me personally, I think we should just allow the manager to do his job, because you cannot know better than the manager. You can't know better than the manager. You just leave the manager, let him do his job. And again, overall, I think this game was brilliant. It was brilliant, and we gave all our best against Ipswich Town. It was fantastic. I would say it was fantastic. And when you watch Arsenal, this is the kind of Arsenal I love to watch. But injury has really shut us out, to understand, from playing fantastic football to just trying to win games. So for me, I think from now onward it will get better. And if Arsenal assembled a formidable team, we'll be here for a very long time, and it will be extremely difficult for any team to break us down. So for me, you can drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the game and what I've discussed so far. If you're just coming across this video for the very first time, please do like and subscribe. And if you're already a bit scared, smash that button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.